past semester I was a producer on 2 different films titled Into Existence and Out of the Loop. My roles for both of those films were slightly different. Out of the Loop, it was much more pre-production based, I would say. My co-producer, Ali, and I were in charge of the budget. Through Instagram giveaways, a GoFundMe page, and a bake sale, we raised over $3,000. We did location scouting together, looking at various Airbnbs to try and find the right vibe we were looking for. We held weekly meetings with the whole main crew to discuss updates. Using the shot list that the director of photography and the directors worked on together, I created a production schedule to keep us on track. On set, we were both in charge of feeding the cast and crew, getting everyone there on time, and also keeping time once the cameras were rolling, making sure we were staying on schedule and making sure everyone got out on time. Into Existence was a little bit different in terms of what I did. I was also in charge of location scouting. I was also more involved with the casting, setting up those casting calls and then setting up auditions with the director. Into Existence was a little bit harder to coordinate. We had a bigger crew, a much bigger cast, and multiple locations. We were moving locations pretty much 3 times a day. Hey, this is our first day on set. We're doing one of the last scenes of the day, which is the party scene. We started at about 9 a.m. at location 1. Then we moved to location 2. We were there for a while. We had lunch and dinner. And then we got to location 3. We got all these extras. And now we're just resetting for shot 4. Yeah, so it's day 2. So we ended up switching the order of what we're doing. So instead of 21, 23, and 22. We're switching those out for 6 and 7 just because it worked better. So we're going to do 21 and 23 tomorrow instead. But that's the biggest change so far. We're working on some scheduling conflicts with some of the actresses, but hopefully that'll be resolved within the next couple hours, and then I can redo the call sheet for tomorrow. Day 3 went swimmingly, except at location 2. There was a septic truck taking out waste from the house next door to where we were filming, so it was a bit loud and a bit stinky, but everyone had really good attitudes about it, and we got done what needs to get done. Very proud of everyone. Welcome to day 4. This is the most chaotic morning by far, the most amount of cast members. So we're getting everyone dressed right now. I think lighting is all set up. We're waiting for Dan to come dump the footage from yesterday. And then I think we should be all set to start on time. So we're doing really well. So the Airbnb is very strict about how many cars can be here. There's only 3 cars allowed, and they can't be anywhere on the grass. So I made some neighbor friends this morning, and they were very nice. They're letting us park in their space. Everyone's been super nice this morning, so no hiccups.
That's true.
Welcome to night 4. We had a very successful morning. Had small problem in the afternoon. One of our actors who was going to play the cop tested positive for COVID, so we had to find a replacement, but we found a great replacement. I had to run to Home Depot to get a generator. Just a little tricky, but we made it. We got it. Oh, the pizza canceled on us about 15 minutes before we were supposed to be eating it. So luckily Beatrice is awesome, and she ordered the pizza and I picked it up, and we actually ended up eating on time. Hi was all the people I got to work with. This set has been filled with really helpful, motivated, kind people. And yeah, it's made it really seamless to work with such a great team. I think the biggest thing that I was trying to work on this semester being a producer was my leadership skills. A big thing for me, especially on set, was learning to control the room a little bit more. Like, you need to be here, you need to be here, this is what time this needs to happen. And finding those leadership skills was something that I think I really worked on this semester and definitely improved on. I worked with 2 really amazing, motivated and creative teams, and I learned a lot about myself as well as just being a producer in general. I want to thank both of the amazing teams that I worked with this semester. You guys are amazing, and I owe you so much.
Charlotte's meant for the camera. Oh, just kidding, here's Alex.